what's happening with my stuff. Alright, hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. This is your first time here. Go ahead and leave a like. We're going to get into the charts very soon here. Just sorting out some technical difficulties as usual. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why this happened. It's all good though. That look rough. Yeah, night before I only got like 2 hours of sleep and came home, took like a 2-hour nap before I got on the charts. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So today we're going to be looking at USD, JPY, GBP, USD, US30. I had a bunch of them marked up about an hour or so ago. Looks like I missed my move on USD, JPY, but we'll go ahead and look at it and see what's going on with it. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so USD, JPY. I usually start all my analysis on the daily chart. Yeah, it looks like I might have missed that move. Yeah, I marked this up around 11 or so. And took a nap. 11 Pacific Standard Time. I'm over here on the West Coast. Sorry if I'm a little dry at first. I'm just waking up. Gotta go to work, I guess. But yeah, this is basically my projection for it. So there's I'm assuming I was struggling finding like daily order blocks. There were any pretty much across all the pairs I trade, and I was looking at 4-hour ones. I found a couple, but most of them were 1 hour. So like market conditions like this is when I'll consider trading 1 hour order blocks over the others, if that's all I'm really presented. So I had this one marked up. I was looking for price to get in there, mitigate that, make a push off, slight retracement, and then possible push up to this next order block, and then maybe either the big push down, which is gonna continue this fall because we got a lot of imbalance in here we need to fill. Have an order block down here I'm looking at. So I don't know. It's very possible that one of these order blocks can take me all the way down here. So I don't know if I'll swing that, because that can realistically take a lot of time to get there. My guess is it'll take about at least that, depending on how fast it falls. So my guess is if it is going down there, it'll take about a week. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I think that might have been the move right there. Seems like the dollar is definitely. Oh, what happened? Can I undo that? Oh, that is so tragic. Oh, there we go. It moved my orders all around. That's great. There we go. All right. Let's see. go down a little bit more. So yeah, it's basically just a 1 hour order block. The price pretty much came and kissed. It's pushing off. On the 5 minute, it's a valid sell if I wanted to get in now. But this retracement, I'm not sure if it's gonna want to break through this level. I usually like selling at like the breaker structure. So yeah, this is what I was saying yesterday about using like the 1 minute maybe for the 1 hour order blocks. Basically getting that breaker structure and that breaker to 50 EMA. Because they're pretty far away when we're mitigating that. Because they move away from those 1 hour order blocks pretty quickly. So you'll miss the move if you're waiting for it to cross the 50. Yeah, I wanted to wait and see if it came back into this area and gave like a second entry. We'll see though. Let me see if there's a bullish order block on that I could take up. Yeah, this is a valid order block. It's 30. I don't trade those though. It's a 30-minute one. It could very well push up off of that. Yeah. Alright, so that's what we got going on for USDJPY. That was the one I was really hoping to take a trade on. It looked pretty solid to take it to the downside. Got some liquidity here, although it's not a full double bottom. People see this and see that like, oh, Wick came and got that, so that's no longer liquidity. I think people will view this as like a strong support level. They'll be looking for price to maybe retrace in this area. Then that's like an area I'm gonna be targeting. So I don't know if that'll work. There's something like that. So like this whole zone's liquidity, so I can see price coming, taking that out. I mean, double bottoms are valid, like they happen. Price can move away from them for a while, but I think we're gonna hopefully take that out tonight. I'm hoping it gives me a better entry so I can take this to the downside. I might honestly disrespect this level, but I'm gonna be probably targeting the liquidity. So maybe somewhere up in here. Target there. I mean, I could sell it now. It's just in the middle. I'm gonna hopefully try to catch some type of retracement. So we're gonna watch that one closely. Hoping I didn't miss the move. I should have got up when I had my alarm set. I was supposed to be up at like 11:30 or so. Alright, so that's USDJPY. We were trading GBP USD last night. We were just trying to catch the push up, and we were targeting this this line here. And price eventually came and hit it, but I got stopped out slightly early because I was moving my stop loss into profit a little too early. Yeah, I'm sorry if the music is too loud. Let me turn that down. All right. Yeah, so basically bounced, came in, gave a second entry out of there, and you got a retest here, and then a big move up. Yeah, I wasn't looking for it to do all that, but hey, whatever happens, happens. So that's what's going on with GBP USD. So the dollar could be falling for this session. Let's see. It's very possible. So yeah, just use like the dollar index as a confluence with the trading. So if you're trading like USD pairs, look and see what the dollar index is doing. It's not always guaranteed. Like if the dollar is pushing down, then GBP USD will be going up. But a lot of times that is the case. You can use that as a confluence if you are trying to determine a directional bias in the market. So that's kind of how I do it. So yeah. All right, let's see what else I had marked up. Yeah, I basically marked up everything before I went to sleep, looking for potential trades. I marked up US30, although I can't trade that one live on my account, but I'll still try to catch it. Yeah, I really don't know if I missed this move, This was yesterday though. I wouldn't have held it through all that most likely. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Yes, I think we might get a deeper mitigation out of this one. I don't think it'll necessarily make like a double bottom or anything, because price pretty much, as soon as it hit that level, candle closed right there, right at the end, and then it shot up immediately. But sometimes those are those entries, that those weird ones that just take you like all the way. So never count it out. Let's see. But yeah, honestly, in all honesty, I'm looking for something like this. Yeah, we're gonna break this low, I'm assuming. I don't know if we necessarily just get the open, maybe. If we do something like that, maybe deeper mitigation, price play around a bit. It might mess with us some more, give us like a break of structure, a retest, and then start breaking structure over to the left, hopefully. Like, that's what I'm looking to happen with that, because I'm overall bullish long term on US30. Yeah, we honestly could just be consolidating for now. We got crazy push down, so let's see what happens. Yeah, there's definitely some areas down here that we can be targeting, so I don't know if this is the big push down, but as for now, you should just see it as a retracement. I mean, if you pull out your fib, it's a pretty, so if you draw from here, so it's valid no matter how you draw it. You can do it from here, because on the higher time frame, this is valid. So price can honestly come all the way down here to the 38, 20, 50, 61, 80 is also in the imbalance zone. So that could be like a high probability zone, maybe, depending on how you want to look at it. You can also draw your Fibonacci like this. This is a pretty deep retracement though for this swing. So at this point, I'm thinking we might just, when you're pushing this low, you might just make like a double bottom, or yeah, might just make a double bottom since we're this low, when you have like retracements that deep. But we'll see, we're watching them. Let's see what happens. I was really hoping to take a trade as soon as I hopped on, because I was looking at USD JPY. Yeah, I feel like I missed that move. Alright, I'm gonna make sure this alert is valid. Alright, so if it breaks this, I don't know why it does that. Alright, there we go. Maybe my setting is in there, so as soon as the candle is on it, it goes off. That's probably why. So yeah, I'm looking for price to pretty much break this. There we go. So on this, basically just looking for like a deeper retracement. So it's the inverse of what I'm kind of looking for with US30 and I think it was GU, because it's basically flip-flop. So when the dollar is rising, USD JPY is going up, but GBP USD is going down, if that makes sense. So that looks good for my bias. They're kind of lining up. So I'm looking for this to give me one more push up, deeper retracement to this order block, push down. And that's just to give me an entry. That entry off of the open is totally valid. And on US30, I'm looking for price to give me that deeper retracement, then push up. So same thing, just different pairs. It's all the US dollar. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I was really hoping I could give you a trade right off tops, but I know I might go ahead and turn on some video games to kill some time. I might play a little Rocket League or something. Yeah, until we have someone join the chat, then we'll probably answer some questions or something like that. Yeah, I'm not trading GN. I've been looking at it. I don't want to be too desperate for a trade. It's easy when back testing because you like, I'll wait for the setup. You just clicking through it, but waiting for it sucks. Like real time, especially if you're like trying to stay up for a certain amount of time and then catch a trade. But this is my trade right there for sure. That would have been a nice trade. Now, if we go and break this level here, then I'm be like, okay, I missed the move. So let that do its thing. So I got an alert set there. I'm gonna set one more alert for USD JPY below this level. So yeah, there's that. Make sure the chat is working today. I think it was bugging yesterday. Yeah, there we go. It's a little off though. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I get paranoid. I just want to double check and make sure there's nothing I'm missing here. Because if I miss a move after the fact, it's gonna suck. I don't know, it's looking pretty strong. Theoretically, I don't want GBP USD to make another retracement in there. Because if I see another push down into this order block, I see us taking that level out. Meaning, I might have to wait for an entry up in here if this goes with the US dollar. They can move totally independent of one another. Just be ready for anything. I got US30 marked up just to see if I can catch a trade live. So if anyone's watching, they might be able to catch it. Yeah, this one for JPN 225 is like all the way up here. So nothing yet today. Nothing yet. Anyways, let's look at Bitcoin and everything before we hop on some video games. Alright, so Bitcoin, what's going on with you? So we broke all-time highs. What was that, last week? Yeah, last week. Now we're trending down, so I don't know if we're gonna see that like a heavy retracement on this. So when I'm analyzing cryptos, I'm pretty loose with it. I'm not really looking for hard pivot points, you know, because like so many factors in crypto. It's not like Forex where it's just price moving up and down. Yeah, we can see a retracement all the way to the 50. That's usually where I look for most of my retracements, between the 50 and I would say probably the 38.20. 6180 pretty solid too, but those are like my main ones if I had to say. And these are like target areas that price could potentially hit. Now, these levels hold, they're pretty solid. Ethereum, however you say it. It's not looking bad, still looking bullish. Dogecoin, oh my god, what happened? That is a scary candle. I don't know, man. That's might see me buy some Dogecoin live. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. I was like, hold this thing long term. I don't know. That's a scary candle. We haven't seen a bullish like single candle like that since like not even here. These are like several candles. Maybe here, that's the closest one I can find. That is like the earliest. That thing is solid. Man, yeah, that's like this type of momentum, or like this straight up momentum right there. Man, I threw all the money I'm willing to invest right now into my live account, so we just have to watch this one play out. It's crazy. Alright. Dogecoin is going crazy. Let me see. That was like last 4-hour close. I just want to see if there's like any articles or anything about it. Rival meme token just hit a record high and is close to overtaking it. 2-month high. Shiba Inu lags in crypto rankings. I mean, Shiba just made a stupid, like a crazy push. Like, if anything, Shiba's about to fall hard. And this is the area obviously you can buy Shiba in. That I would buy Shiba in. But yeah, this is all selling my homie. Yeah, Doge is going crazy. Talking about Dogecoin on IG Live for the past hour while crushing some Taco Bell. Is Dogecoin to $69 possible? With all the new energy behind meme coins, now the perfect time to become a super follower. Man. Dogecoin is going crazy. Yeah, everybody's on it. Yeah, they're on it. I don't be on Twitter like that. Alright, you guys will be hearing about Dogecoin. Dogecoin is dumb. Man. I really wish I could throw something in this. This is alright, so yeah, we're gonna just watch Doge just for fun. Doge is going crazy. What is this? I'm gonna clear this because I don't even know what that is. GameStop still chilling. Affirm still looking pretty bullish. Tesla, who knows if it may break an all-time high again today. That's a pretty solid looking candle unless it makes a wick. This is AMC, Apple. Apple almost moves like US30 in the sense of like how consistent it is. Alright, so yeah, that's what we got going on. So our eyes are on Dogecoin today, and yeah, US30 just to see if it's gonna give me that setup off of this order block, and then USD/JPY. That's the one I'm actually trying to catch the trade on. So yeah, I'm feeling like I missed it though. It keeps going further and further. So we'll see. Remember, you gotta know when to stay out the market. So we're staying out for right now. I'd rather keep my money in my account than risking it for no reason. All right, boom. So let's go ahead and get this thing on here. Where is it? USD/JPY. that's bugging. Oh, that's why my camera got messed up. My screen is like too wide right now, like way too wide. Yeah, sorry if you guys couldn't see what I've been talking about. I'm about to fix it real fast. I will be able to stream one day without messing stuff up. Alright, that should be a lot better. Alright. Alright, so we can put this over here. Meanwhile, it should stay on the screen though. Alright, so we're actually trying to make money today. So we're gonna pull up USD/JPY. There we go, that's better. Keep the chart here. Actually, we just put it here. Don't have any chats yet. Yeah, I just want to kill a little time. So we'll go play some Rocket League. Yeah, we're about to break that level. Man, I missed that trade. USD/JPY doesn't have a lot of pip count, but pips are only relevant to the stop loss size. So let's say I would have took this sell. You guys know how to do it. Low risk on that open, stop loss somewhere in there, targeting maybe something like that. That's not bad. Yeah, at least looking for like a 1 to 3 usually. Man, of course that has to update. Man, my patience is being tested tonight, it looks like. Alright. But let's say if I were to, here, I'll go ahead and remove these projections. You guys already know what we're looking for. All right, so if you would have targeted this low there with the stop loss size that we usually do, that would have been a 5.8. I know it's probably hard to see if you have like a phone or something, but could have been a 1 to 6 if you're targeting down there. Currently it's at about a 1 to 5 or so. Yeah, I've honestly would have caught that trade and been out for the day. Alright, we're gonna kill the light screen and get into gaming mode. All right, cool. Charts went down. There we go. Alright, we're gonna play some arenas. Slow day on the stream, slow day. You see how price pushed down, like mid move. Like that could have been 10 pips for me to catch, but I don't want to like get in the habit of like, oh, trying to catch a trade in the middle and then you got to deal with all that potential drawdown if it does retrace. Especially if it retraces, there's a possibility it could break this level, but it's looking like we're out of there. Your boy missed the trade for the sesh. See what US30 is doing. Let's go ahead and remove that. Oh, US30 is pushing down. Okay, so yeah, they're moving a little independent from each other right now. So US30 is pushing down, and you have USDJPY pushing down as well. So which means I might get a setup on the SPX, maybe. Mitigating a 15-minute order block right now, but I'm not trading that. Ooh, that might keep going. Alright, we're back at that order block with NAS. Yeah, NAS, SPX, and US30 looks like it could give a bounce off of this area, but the other two look like they want to sell, so I don't know. Don't know. And I'm a horrible teammate when I'm trading on these games because I'm over here watching the charts more. Alright, I'm gonna kill that. Alright, let's get it.
Heads up, team. This is it.
Keep minimizing my chart. You guys can still see it, but alright, cool. I'm gonna go light this round. I'll run this map. I played myself.
There may be a shooter nearby. Firing missiles. Shots fired at me.
Ooh, I'm so trash for that. Ooh, almost got me. I'm so trash right now. Ooh, they are all on me. I missed two of them. Well, I dropped one. They should be able to get the other two. Hopefully. they're pretty easy to push on, so yeah.
Round two. I hope you have discerned the weaknesses.
Wings up. Fox 3, sending the payload. Frag out.
Oh, I got the 2-time scope. I hate this scope, at least on this gun.
Got a bandit close by. Wings out.
Damn, this Octane keeps getting me. Yeah, that scope was trash on that gun. Alright, Doge is retracing pretty heavily for this past hour, but I don't think it's done pushing, honestly. That's a solid push. I think we're definitely gonna see it push up some more. Yeah, let's watch Dogecoin. Oh, I'm bugging.
Expose their imperfections.
Now I gotta hit the care package.
Shots fired at me. Wings up. Reloading.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Recharging my shields. Recharging shields.
Finally.
You have earned
I got a lot of extra coins from last match.
They are close to
Oh yeah, easy call. Or should I snipe? Revive squad makes a bonus shields and health. I don't plan on reviving y'all like that.
round four. You're fighting smart. Maintain restraint.
Wings up.
Oh, he already hit that.
materials. Materials.
target over there.
Wings out.
he's pushing.
Recharging my shields. Care package on high.
Phasing. Need to recharge my shields.
I don't think they know I'm here. Alright, pushing.
Wings up. Box 3, I got radar lock.
Shots. Another enemy down.
Charging on my shield.
Oh damn.
I'm down. I need help.
Wings out.
Scanning the area.
I need some help over here.
Got a bandit. Wings up.
Ooh. Yeah, that Mozambique is pretty solid. I like the arc stars and the regular grenades better. Yeah, that's cool.
Wings out.
Materials for us. Taking a moment to heal.
Recharging shield.
Yeah, they got him good. This man's pushed so hard.
Getting shot at.
Wings up.
Yeah, they got him. Yeah, we taking each other's person.
Incoming here. Charging on my shield.
Healing up. Eyes are open though. Getting shot at.
Reloading.
Recharging my shields.
Wings out.
Gotcha.
Box 3, launching missiles. Recharging shield.
Healing my wounds.
I'm down.
I'm there, I'm there.
I have fallen.
Wings up. Got one. Reloading.
And they got a lifeline. Hopefully I dropped the lifeline. I tried. I don't think I dropped anybody this game.
Fangs out, folks. They take this one, they take it all.
Alright, I'm gonna stay with that distance dude. He's pushing crazy hard on him. If I push with him, we'll be straight. Actually, he might like.
We can scan this area. Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn. Burn is go. If you are all to assist in an emergency,
Alright, I'm out now.
Grenade.
Oh, I stunned myself. Tragic.
Say cheese for all my followers.
I should have just came up there shooting. I'm over here throwing too many grenades. Oh, he might. No, he's dead. Is that game? Yeah, that was bad.
The winner is decided. I'd almost call this impressive.
That was a pretty bad match for me. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright, Dogecoin is doing what crypto does, so we'll see in a bit. Yeah, that might be retracing. Ooh, that looks promising. We didn't break this low yet, which is good. But this could just be a retracement, just on the lower time frame. Oh yeah. It's a pretty big one though. I don't know if it's just gonna go to stop people out here and then go down. But there's liquidity here. Every little swing high, swing low, there's gonna be liquidity. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. But yeah, I'll pull this up full screen real fast. We go to the main. But yeah. Every little swing low and swing high, there's liquidity resting there. I can turn this on for a minute. Check on Apex. If you guys want, I could do like some drifting too. I have a drifting simulator with like the racing wheel and everything. I don't know how that'll look on screen, but it might look kind of sick. Yeah, this is a drifting simulator. I accidentally clicked it, that's why I said that. We get some type of copyright claim playing that. Yeah, no trades. I don't trade GJ, but potential opportunity to hop in. Looks like it could be there. And I'm in some Forex communities. Let me see what everyone else is looking at. I don't know if they're actively trading. I'll snap. I pull up the Discord real fast. Don't worry, my Discord is still coming. Still gonna be working on it. Let's see. I'm in this community. I don't really participate in this one too much, or any of them, but I don't really look through here a lot. This group is kind of dead now, but mainly this group is the main one. Alright, might be time to pick, yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, I know why my settings got all messed up. Gotta switch my resolution before going.
Taking fire. Faster, faster, faster.
He's dead.
I'm down. No bueno.
Wings up.
Care package inbound.
Fox 3.
I tried to save him. I did not see you. Damn.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Charging on my shields.
Yo, got some material.
One sec. Healing up.
There we go. So we're gonna go with the vault. Change the scope.
Let's go here.
I did not mean to do that. As you can see, I don't use keyboard like that. I'm pressing everything. Alright, let's see what's happening with you, Jay. Oops, sorry, team. I don't want that to be obnoxiously big.
Down another one.
Care package inbound.
Come on, come on.
Wings out. Fox 3. Missile off the rails.
Oh wow, they didn't even need me.
Perfectly executed. Junior victory.
Honestly, bro, this is how trading goes for me. If I'm not getting set up, I'm over here chilling, either working on something or I don't know, keeping myself busy with something.
Round 3.
Wings up.
I got the sniper, and they beam me.
Charging up my shields. Wings out.
I'm about to get them.
Charging on my shield.
Ooh, I ran out of flying.
Down that one.
Wow, I'm so garbage.
The winner is decided.
Alright. I might do some back testing. We'll see. Yeah, see Rocket League set to my old resolution. Video 20 by 1080. Noise. Got my sound is like nothing on this. I usually listen to music when I'm playing this. So I have a few different cars. That's one of my favorite ones right there. This is the one I'm best with. This one the one I'm just messing around with. Messing around. Yeah, it's my baby right there. So either that one, this one, or the R34. Yeah, we do that. Let's actually make it look good though. Ew, that's stock, I can't get rid of that. That's probably why I had a decal on there. Yeah, that's a little too much. That looks solid. Like a black. Yeah, do that. I don't know. Something like that. That color looks kind of cool. That. Change the wheels up. Looking for something kind of stock. That wheel fitment is garbage, but we'll rock with it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Gotta have an antenna. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, but oh well. Alright, gonna start with some tools. Yeah, if I can't catch a jury by 3 a.m., I'm probably gonna hop off. I gotta work at like 8 a.m. So be up at 7. So I get about 4 hours of sleep after. I'll be chilling with that. Yeah, I wish I could play some of my music playlist, but I'll get copyright. Like usually I wouldn't care, but they actually took down my last live because I had so many copyright songs on there. Alright. teammate at? I didn't see him. Let's get it. I'm missing all of them. I thought he had those. That's nice. Almost didn't have enough boost to get that one. Oh, they played me. Get to those. Oh, okay, he did get to them. You got no boost? I'm so garbage for that. Oh, there we go. More garbage. That works. there. Honestly, in this game, you just gotta wait for him to mess up sometimes. Wow, nice save. Y'all getting solo. I'm trying to figure out what he doing. Is he trying to score for me? I have to help him. Yeah, I'll play one more game after this and then we do some back testing. I want to do something productive tonight. I pretty much came home, slept. Ooh, what am I doing? I could have flicked that. Nah. I'll do a competitive match for y'all. I did not know that. Let's go competitive ones. USD JPY pretty much died after that push. So sad. I'll put it up here. So, oh no, there it goes. It's going up. This is where I was talking about. It could just be stopping people out. So that could be a potential sell there. Yeah, honestly, we'll wait. That looks like a solid. But if it pushes all the way back up here, I may not get to push back down to London session, you feel me? Alright, so that's a stop out for sure. Think about it. I'm gonna go low risk right here on the sell. I'm gonna go USD JPY. How many pips? Probably by the time I calculate it, it's gonna be gone. I'll go the stop loss about here. That's only 2 pips. I give it a little more room. I definitely expecting this to get broken. We're at a 1 and 3 right there. All right. 2.32. I'm going low risk. I'm gonna add another entry for sure if it does go my way. Let's wait and see if it falls. JPY up. I don't know, we see if I can get this in time, then we might get a little something. I'm telling you guys, I have not been trading with MetaTrader in a while. Alright, let's see like some type of push down or something. I forgot I threw myself in that competitive match. Oh, I got kicked anyways. Cool. Alright. So 2 pips. I'm only trying to risk about $5 per trade, but I'm gonna go about $3 on this one. Doing the 1 to 3, I'm at a second entry, so $3 for 6 pips. Sorry, needs to calculating for the big account. So 6 divided by 3, so it's at $2 a pip basically. 6.2. So I'll go smaller. I'll go like 1.5. So 0.15. 0.15 on a sell. Yeah, it's just like a $150 account. Well, was it like 145 yesterday? I think did I calculate that right? Oh, that's the 1 hour. Let me see. I did not calculate that right. I guess we're going full risk on it. I usually do about, here, let me see. So this is a 6.2 pip stop loss. Oh, I think I had it inverse. I did a 2 pip stop loss for $6. I think that's what I calculated. Sheesh. Oh, we see. I'm gonna run it. It is what it is. Plus, I'm gonna look for another entry too, maybe if I could get to break even on this. So I'm looking for a quick reversal off of this area right here. Might low-key try to push up here and stop them people out. Can I change my lot size? I'm gonna see if it's too late for me to change my lot size. We're already like $3 in. Alright, we're gonna hold it. Yeah, that was my mistake on the calculations. So realistically, the lot size should have been, since it was a 6 pip stop loss, we divide $3 by 6, then that would have been 50 cents. So that would have been a 0.05. So I went like 3 times bigger than what I meant to. Yeah, I had the numbers inverse. Usually I'm doing bigger numbers, like 500 divided by like 10 pips or something like that. So it's hard to mess it up. But these like both single digit numbers, so it threw me off. Yeah, I was trying to get a low risk one. Just take it the rest of the way down. Especially since we got that double bottom there. Yeah, if we push as far as this and then down, that would kind of suck. I realistically should close this trade out at break even, do a smaller lot size, but I'm in it now. I'm willing to lose $7 to make what, 17? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's not 1 to 3 or 1 or 6.73. Let's see exactly what that is. 6.73. So that'd be $20. $20.19 for it to be exactly a 1 to 3. Like, I realistically think it's gonna break this low. So I'm sure I can get an extra $1 or so out of it, but we're just gonna hope it at least breaks this low before it goes and breaks one of those. Okay, let's go ahead and determine where we're gonna put in our second entry. Yeah, since we're already in high risk. I don't like how slow that's moving. Go to the 5 minute. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. It was like a wick on the 5 minute, but I don't know. We see. It looks like it wants to give it another push up. So one way I kind of calculate where 1 to 1 is, so I know where to put my second entry if I do take a second entry, which I think I might do. Yeah, there we go. Getting some type of push down now. Second entry might be like up in here somewhere. So 113582. It might be getting it already. If we were in like a bullish market, I'd be confident in that, but we see. As long as this candle can hold. So realistically, at that 1 to 1 point, we should also go break even. 113585. So this is where we're gonna add our second entry. Come on. All right, so we're about $3 in profit. All right, we're gonna move that stop loss into profit a little bit more. I'll bring it over, show you guys. I really hope I'm showing all this because usually I'll be talking to myself. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't see it all. I'll put it in the center. All right, so we're gonna move that stop loss up a little bit. All right, so now we're potentially losing only $5. Closer we get to that profit, that stop loss is moving with it too. The more money you see, the less money I plan on losing. And plus, you got to think in terms of your strategy. So if your strategy is saying if this high gets broken, then if this high gets broken, I'm thinking this high is going to get broken as well. So might as well lose less on it. But manipulation happens. You don't want to smother price too much. But yeah, so basically what's going to happen here is once this trade reaches this point, second entry goes in. Boom, right there. Stop loss at break even for that other trade. So both stop losses are in the same place, but now we're only risking the same amount. But since I didn't want to risk $7 or so to begin with, I might go with a bit smaller lot size on the second entry. So I'll be totally fine with that. Yeah, so I went with a 0.15. So I think I might switch it to a honestly might just go half, so like a 0.7 or something like that. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. All right, so stuff like this. I mean, we got our alert set. You don't really want to be sitting here staring at it, because if you're gonna lose it, you're gonna lose the trade. Staring at it isn't gonna make a difference. So let's go ahead and hop in the game of Rocket League. All right, put that there. So this is why I say gaming and trading, because this helps me and my psychology. Like if I got a trade that's not going my way, or if I just have a trade that I'm watching and it's like stressing me out. Like the initial part is where it stresses you out. Once I'm in a certain amount of profit or I'm at break even, then it's like, all right, cool, I can chill. But like playing the video games and stuff makes me not so eager to hop into trades. It helps keep me calm. So just find something to keep you going, like listen to music, I don't know, do some video editing or something. I don't know, whatever you do, just do something to pass some time. Yeah, I still have it up on the screen to my left, so I'll be looking over every now and then just to see what it's doing. So I gotta be able to catch that second entry. Hold on a second. There you go, check that up the wall. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I play basketball and recently started playing soccer. Like I'm totally new to it. Maybe having me play goalie for some reason. Yeah, I am the biggest person out there, so probably why. I'm 6'4", 225 pounds right now. Maybe like 225 to 230, give or take. Good day. And so they had me playing goalie and with no soccer experience. I do all right, but what other pass? Oh, we out of here. Oh my god. Yep, that's going in too. That's so played. That one that hit the corner post played me. Yeah, people like they prefer trading stuff that moves you a lot of pips. The money isn't in the pips. It's all in the risk to reward with the trade. So although GJ this only might be at most a 15 pip move, if my stop loss is only 2 pips, then that's like a 1 to 7, you know. But I think this is only like maybe like a 10 pip trade. Let me see. Okay, 14 pips, and I'm risking. Oh, that's right, 6.2. So this is looks like it's less than a 1 to 3 a little bit. But I plan on adding that second entry. That'll definitely make it over 1 to 3. So yeah, that's how I do my risk to reward if I can't catch a big trade. That was nice. We gotta catch a dub for y'all. I'm getting smacked on here. You get that? Yeah. I meant to double jump. I got it. I don't. I hate those kind of misses. Well, I'm gonna show you guys this controller I want to get. Let's see. I got stuck in there. Nice. Ooh, I know he's mad. That was a match. Screwed that up. Oh, he left it. I'm making some dumb mistakes, yo. Trying to catch a nice one off the wall. That would have been one. Take up the wall. Let's go. Get this dub last minute. Oh, thank you. Ankles, boy. Oh my. That would have been for the dub too. Got me with the hezzy. Oh, he's mad too. We both blew that one. No way. All that to lose like that. Say, what are you doing? You're supposed to trade. That's facts. I'm in a trade right now. I'm on USD JPY. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. Well, that match just ended, so I'll go ahead and show you. Oh, you can play again on competitive now? That's nice. I haven't been playing this like that. I didn't realize you was here, John Doe. You consistent with coming to the stream. I appreciate you. All right, here, let's go look at the trade. So I am currently in on USD JPY on a short. I had marked up an order block around like 11 p.m. I didn't get up to like, I think like 12:30. Hopped on the chart, missed the move. It was like already like down here or something like that. And so, and I was hoping that it'll come return back here, but it started pushing down pretty heavy. So I think I might have missed the big move. I don't know, we'll see. But I was looking for this level to get broken, and I figured it'll come at least hit this level before it wants to continue all the way down, or it's gonna go ahead and go back up there. But I'm looking for the short to go ahead and continue to at least break this level where liquidity sits. It's like a double bottom there. But yeah, it's pretty much what I'm looking for. It could definitely go lower. I have an order block down here that it could potentially go all the way to, but we'll see. I'm shorting it right now. I'm only risking like $5 on the trade. Again, it's only like $150 account. Stop loss is currently moved up a little bit more. into, well, I won't say profit, but I'll show you the live trade. Yeah, I was just playing video games to just come. Yeah, I was just playing some video games to keep me from looking at or staring at the charts, you know. I'm sure you know how it goes. So yeah, targeting 16 bucks, risking currently only 5, so it's like a 1 to 3. It's not bad. Yeah, the second entry is going to be taken at half the lot size at this level here. I already have it marked up, so second entry is going to be taken there, and I'm going to put the stop loss there, break even, and then so we're going to put this stop loss at break even for this trade, and this one's going to be here. Same amount of pips, smaller lot size, so it's not going to eat my profits if it does retrace. Plus it's kind of a little further, it's almost halfway into the trade, so I don't want to go same lot size. Like the further away I get from my yeah, I only had one winner. Or did I trade yesterday? I think that was yesterday. Yeah, one winner on GBP USD. I don't know if I still have it marked up. It was a, let's see, where is it? Can you see that? No, here, let me move it. Pretty transparent with all this. I don't really care if you see all this, but so I had a, what was it, $8 win? Yeah, that was the one where I had the initial position. I ended up getting out because I didn't like the position, and so I ended up entering at a different spot where it's like a bit more confluences with it. I could have had about a good $15 out of it, 15, 20 maybe. See if that trade is still up. GBP USD. Yeah, basically it moved away from this order block, but it's not clean price action. I mean, maybe if you go on the 4 hour, it looks clean. Even then, you got those 2 huge wicks. But I was basically in here, I think, because I was targeting this area here. Yeah, I don't know why I deleted that, but yeah, I got in somewhere in here because I was targeting this area, and it retraced a bit, and this wick stopped me out, and then this one continued to hit the take profit. Yeah, one of these wicks took me out in profit. I was just a little too close to price. Yep. So that was GBP USD yesterday. So what are you doing? That's funny. Let's see. And I might be able to get that second entry. We will see. I don't know. I may just not be greedy on this one. Just put it at break even, because this lot size is bigger than I intended. I miscalculated my risk. I'm used to doing like the bigger numbers for the 100K account, and so when I was calculating this, it's like 2 single-digit numbers. So I flipped them, and I accidentally like tripled my lot size I meant to use. So this is supposed to only be like a $3 risk, and I was gonna be targeting. I think it's gonna probably be like a good $10 profit, or a little bit less maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's low risk for this account. I'm thinking high risk, I'm doing like 5 to 10, and as I get like, I don't know, once I get like a good $50 in the account, then I'll probably start doing like a good $15 per like main, or per trade, you know what I'm saying, for like full risk. I'm just gonna keep increasing the risk, because I'm trying to flip the account, hopefully. Yeah, I haven't tried flipping the account in like since probably, I can't remember the last time I traded live, to be honest. I think it was back in February maybe, or like once I discovered FT mode, that's what my focus was on. But yeah, I understand. But I was trying to do the FTMO by summer. I did take an initial challenge. I don't know if you saw that video I dropped. Go to my channel. Yeah, I don't know if you're into crypto, but Dogecoin was making a beautiful push earlier, and I think it might continue. This is the 15-minute time frame. Look at that. Take you over here. candle looks scary on the 4 hour. Like this type of push, I can see that continuing to push up. That if it does, that'd be a pretty fat wick. I'm just looking back at history to see how price works, but I don't know. Those wicks look like they could be a thing. I was looking for some more bullish candles like this to print. But yeah, it's definitely like a buy and hold thing. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Shiba's pushing up now. That's funny. As Doge starts pushing down, Shiba's pushing up. Yeah, so I don't know if you're into crypto or anything like that. Dogecoin, I throw money into, and then hopefully it flips. I only did it once or twice, I believe. I like doubled my money in like less than 2 days. But yeah, it's pretty solid. Good way to make some quick money. If you gotta time it right though. You gotta definitely time it right. Like right now, with this type of momentum behind Doge, it's weird that Doge and Shiba is like moving like that. So I don't know, something's going on a little fishy. So you can hop in to Doge, but that's just what I would do. Let's see what's going on with this trade. Is it pushing back up? This trade is playing with me. Might just print a bullish candle. It's creating an order block on the. Oh no, not it's not an order block. No, it's not. I don't know. Really looking for it to come get this liquidity here. USD JPY is a slow mover compared to other pairs, but if your lot size is decent on it, you can catch some good money on it. Alright, so yeah, that's what we're looking at for USD JPY. Are you currently trading anything right now, John Doe? Got a new subscriber. I swear, usually it shows me my new subscribers, but I had a couple now that haven't been showing up. It's weird. But I'll show you the other video I was talking about. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. Talking about me taking a FTMO challenge. This time it was the 10K account. I felt that one though. My trading was bad, and it was decent. If I had more time, I was pretty much break even at the time. I was just like a lot of up and down. I don't think I show my account metrics on this account. Maybe on this video. Yeah, part 2 is where I show like the account metrics. But yeah, if you want, I could pull up my original FTMO challenge, and you can see how I did on it. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I go ahead pull it up though. Yeah, I'd be okay with taking a $5 loss on this one. Although it's supposed to only be like $3, but it is what it is. I realized that I could get like a good $17 from it. Alright, let's go ahead and look at my FTMO metrics from my initial challenge. I'm gonna turn off my window capture. Oh, I did not know that was on this whole time. Alright, gonna hide this for a sec while I log in. All right. Well, let me look at that again. So yeah, we're down like $1.15 on it. It is what it is. All right, so this is the original one here. All right, so the cool thing about it is like they give you your account metrics when you take the challenge, and then once you're done with it, they give you this analysis. Like they basically look over it, like I guess some type of account manager or somebody looks over the account and they see, and they just give advice based on how you're trading. They're suggesting I increase my risk to reward. I think they mentioned over trading, and I think they probably mentioned choosing a certain pair over the others because I think I was more profitable on certain pairs. Let me see. I'll go to the metrics and just show you that. So I was actually profitable on selling. I mean, on buying. Selling is where I lost all my money. And so lost most of my money on SPX. Euro USD is only high because I took a last minute Hail Mary. I just threw a bunch of lots hoping I could beat the challenge. But I was primarily trading GBP USD. I was profitable on it, which is pretty cool to see. So it was SPX that killed me. I think I was selling SPX at the time, but the market was pushing up, so I was just honestly going against the market trend, and I was definitely over trading. So all these Euro SDs is just what I stacked like the last day, because they tell you have 30 trading days to or you have 30 days for the challenge, but they're talking about 30 calendar days, not 30 actual trading days. So I was looking at this number, I was like, oh, I'm only 17 days in, so I have I'm only halfway through the challenge or whatever. But I failed to look at this over here. You got to look at that date, because that's when your challenge ends. So although you don't actually trade 30 days, the challenge is going to end in 30 calendar days from the time you purchase the account, which wasn't even a full 30. It's like 2 days short. So I realized that, I think like honestly like the day before or something like that, and I was like, man, I was like, I was in drawdown at the time too, so I was like, all right. I saw the one day, I was like, at this rate it took me a couple of days to like get out of this type of drawdown, and then I went back into it. I think what was happening, like I can get to profit and trade consistently and get the profits, but when once I got to like a psychological level for myself, which is break even, I was like, all right, something changed mentally. It's like, okay, let's go ahead and kill it, you know. But that's kind of what happened with that. And so yeah, I took all those trades there and then got into profit. So like once I hit break even, something happened mentally, and then I was seeing a lot of drawdown, got back to break even, and then a lot of drawdown again. So I don't know if I was just increasing my lot size and it threw off my psychology or whatever, but that is what it is. And so I took a Hail Mary on Euro USD. I think about here, I saw a lot of drawdown, because the reason I did this is because if you at least end in profit, they'll give you a free retake on the they give you a free retake on it or whatever. But so yeah, basically saw this drawdown here, about $1,000, which is over, I don't know, about $1,300 almost. Exceeded that, and I exceeded the daily loss for sure. Daily loss was only 500, and then the trade finally went in my favor and it gave all that money. But I was hoping if I still ended in profit, which is only $1.58, they give me the retake. But since I violated these two, they wouldn't give me the free retake. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I had one day, so these are all the losing trades. Yeah, I mean, I already have a video breaking all this stuff down. I don't want to bore you guys with it. And I wasn't using break evens a lot then. I don't know why I was trading GJ right there, because I don't trade that a lot. I think I was just like, wherever I could find a trade, I was hopping in it, you know. Taking a lot of losses, a lot of them unnecessary. I don't trade like this anymore. And this is kind of crazy to look at. Like, it's hard to believe that this is me. But I was on there every day thinking like, okay, I gotta cook the markets, And yeah, I'm curious to see what my biggest trades were. Profit target. So the most profit, that's probably the least. There we go. So yeah, my best trade was $208, which is 2%, which isn't bad. And I only had to grow the account $1,000. So if I wasn't over trading, all I needed was a good 10 of these trades, and then I would have had it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where's that? 48, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I had like a solid 20 plus. Like this trade in 18 days, so. But of course, you're gonna have losses with it too. I was over trading like crazy. I did not need to take all those trades. Look at all these profits. These are all the winners. Since my risk to reward wasn't the greatest either, then I had some big losses too. I don't think my biggest loss exceeds my biggest profit, but we'll see. Yeah, so my biggest loss was $127, and that was on Euro USD when I was stacking all that. So I don't count the Euro USD stuff when I'm actually like analyzing what went on back then. Let's go look at USD JPY. I'm pretty sure I got stopped out up there. Yeah, I got stopped out. All right, so we're gonna wait for a better entry on the sell down. I was hoping I caught it. Unless it works within our original stop loss. People tell you not to move your stop loss, but I move mine closer to profit. It's alright. If you're moving it deeper into losses, then that's just bad risk management. So if I am moving it, it's closer to profit as price is moving. So when it does reverse, I mean, I'm losing less, but there's those very few chances that price comes in here and barely stays within your stop loss, and then you continue on. But with, like, from what I've discovered with backtesting, that's not usually the case. But I don't know, it might happen live here now that I said that. Yeah, usually I see these wicks. Like, I don't know if it does continue back down like right away without mitigating this order block. I don't think it's gonna go above this high. I don't even think it'll make a double top or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm not shorting this anywhere. So like old me would have probably been like, okay, boom, like this is the highest I was anticipating it to go, and I would have hopped in another entry. But we're gonna take the L. We're gonna take the L. Stop loss is realistically like in here, so let's move that. Didn't get to do our second entry. It's all good, but we only took a $5 loss, so we are still up for the week. Only 2 trades. And my man's John Doe left me. I don't know if the FTMO stuff was boring him, but I don't know. But now we're about to take that 100K challenge. So and the way I picture it is, once I'm actually trading live, all these, basically everything is just you're adding a 0 in there. And adding the 0 on this, that is horrible. When I look back on it, this is horrible risk management. This is just bad. That's just page 1. They get a lot smaller, so yeah. Yeah, man. So I took a fat loss on SPX. Thought I saw one up here. But yeah, $120. That's like over 1%. This might be the same trade. Yeah, this is the same trade. That is way too big. Or a third one too. I had 3 entries. So that's like 3% right there from this one SPX trade. So don't know what happened there. That was bad. But yeah, I was doing about a 35% win rate even with the over trading. So I think now I might be a bit better. I might hopefully be able to, if I could get to at least a 40-45, I'd be comfortable. I showed on some of my other videos the equity simulator that they have on here is pretty sick. You can kind of see how, let me see if I can find it. So you have the equity simulator. So basically shows you, gives you like a projection of the potential profits you'll make. What happened? USDJPY being disrespectful. It's alright. I don't think I had anything marked up on SPX. Yeah. I'm not trading that. So US30 was it? Yeah, US30 is missed that one. I mean, it's not like I could trade it anyways. Made a double bottom, pushed away. I don't know, that might go back down. It's a beautiful double bottom if it does take off in there. Alright. GBP USD back at that order block. At this point we might just go bearish. Dollar might just be pushing up. Yeah, at this point. Yeah, sure, it's retracing a bit now. We see. The original stop loss was like halfway between this wick, in the middle of this wick there. Yeah, I be talking to people about taking the FTMO challenge. Like I feel like I'm trying to put them on. A lot of people don't seem too keen to do it. But when you see stuff like this, like I'm constantly looking at all the success stories. I watch people that failed the challenge. It's kind of hard. Yeah, all their interviews basically talking about some nice profits people make. And these are just the people that they interview. There's more that you can see on the leaderboards that's doing pretty well. So these are like your best case scenarios for the month. So this person is up 42% on a 100K account. So this man's is about to get like a 30,000 something dollar payout. Or I'm assuming, unless euros, so 35,000 euros. But yeah, I think after the profit split, he's gonna be taking. Here, I'll do the math on it. 41,000 0.8. They're now at a 80-20 profit split. So Mez is taking 32,000. Taking 32,000 from that. So. Like that is nice money. So like the top 10 are making like 15% and up for the month. 10% isn't easy. I've seen people on the leaderboards that are like at 10%. So that says something about the challenge. But usually when people get these accounts, well, I don't know. Some people are full send once they get the account. They're trading like crazy, but like ideally you should lower your risk because you're not trying to hit that 10%. If you can just maintain a steady 5% on a 100K account for the month, like I'd be cooling with that. That's like that's 5K for the month on top of what I make at work, so that'd be some good money. But to make the 5K, I don't know how I would do that. So 5K, let's just see what 80% of 6K is 8. Maybe like 6,500 or so. I'm just guessing. 6,250 times 180. Boom, right there. 6,250 is what I'll have to make on the account. So 6.25% on the account monthly. On a 100K account, I make 5K. So I haven't done the math on that till now, so now I know that 6,250 is gonna be my goal. It's definitely gonna be my goal. Yeah, if I could maintain at least that monthly on 100K, that'd be perfect. And once I get more accounts, you can have up to 400K worth of trading capital. So once I get the other accounts, then let's say I only want to do that 5% still, or at least like in this case it would be 6.25%. Doing that on a 200K account is going to be just that much more. It's going to be double, so that's 10K in my pocket right there. Doing the same amount of growth, so the same percentage of growth. So it's just like, it's all percentage based. So the bigger the account, and if you're consistent with your percentages and the gains you make, I'm sorry, I'm stretching my back. Yeah, if you're consistent with the gains and everything you're making, then that money can easily come. And then once you get like nice with the trading, and you can pull in like a 27% month on a 200K account. I mean, that's not as impressive as this man's making 100K or making 41K on a 100K account. That's 42% growth right there. 42, 40. Like, that's crazy. But meanwhile, while you have these accounts, you should be building a personal account. So just keep putting money aside, because one thing could go wrong. You could accidentally trade a news event or something like that, then boom, your account is gone. So now you gotta do the challenge again, get the account back. So my goal is to just, I don't know, I figure out like a savings plan for me trying to build my own trading account. But yeah, and you can also trade your personal accounts a bit more aggressively. All right, so we're gonna put this up here. So honestly, what I want to see is a deeper mitigation of this order block. So wherever that may be, it could be up there and then here. So this is where we're gonna go in again, actually calculate our risk correctly, and hopefully get that, catch that one there. I knew this wasn't a high probability trade. That's why I meant to go low risk on it. So if I could catch something, I'll probably go a little more. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that. Because if you want to look at it, you have order blocks within order blocks. So that's when I talk about refined order blocks, that's what I'm talking about. And that is definitely one right there. Template, order block refined. But I've seen many times when I draw these up, price might go a little bit beyond it or something like that. So these don't really hold as strong as your higher time frame order blocks, because it's like such a small area. You have to give price a little cushion. So don't try to just set a buy or sell limit here and then stop loss above it. But look at it, see what happens with price action. Wait for some type of break of structure, some Wyckoff, break it to 50 EMA, and then we're gonna take that down. But yeah, this would be a nice trade. So if I'm risking $5, so it'd be 5 times 6, about 30 bucks. So that'd be a beautiful trade. So I'm risking theoretically what I lost in this trade to make like double here, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's if I only do one entry. So if I want to take a second entry somewhere in here, then this 1 and 6 can easily turn to like a 1 to yeah, let's do the math. Let's do the math on it. So let's say I wait I don't know why I keep using this tool when I can just use the measuring tool. So this is 4.2, so 8.4 would be the halfway mark right there. So 113,750. Oops. So 113,750 is going to be where I could potentially take a second entry. But let's say I wait a little bit more. Yeah, let's just say for the sake of the video, because the 1 to 6 is really, really good. Like I'm okay with the 1 to 6. Yeah, I don't usually target much higher than like a 1 to 6. If the opportunity presents itself, then yeah, like, or I can snipe a trade with a smaller stop loss, then yeah, like, because that can change your risk to reward drastically. Just bringing it in like this, like just bringing it into like the size of that order block increases it from a 1 to 6 to like a 1 to 13. So I can just easily up my lot size and hopefully snipe it in the right point. But you got to remember, price moves up and down, and especially if you're talking about like second entries or something like that. Well, at that point I wouldn't even take a second entry. I'll be pretty happy with that. But realistically, stop loss will go like somewhere up here, maybe in there. Yeah, give me like out of 1 to 6. That's cool. The stop loss should be based off of what's happening over here, not where you want this number to be, or where you want, or what you want your, yeah, it shouldn't be what you want your risk to reward to be, or how many pips you want it to be. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna do 5 pips. Okay, are you looking to the left? Do you see price potentially coming up there more? If price, like, so for me, when I'm picking this stop loss, it will go somewhere here. If I do start to see a retracement in here, if I get like some type of confirmation to sell there, then stop loss will go somewhere in there, just because if price breaks this high, then I'm not too sure if it's gonna sell off heavy. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'll be looking for with that. But yeah, stop loss to go somewhere like that. I'm gonna be looking for about a 1 to 6, and so once we hit 1 to 1, which would be this area, 113,750, we're gonna add in a second entry. Depending on how I'm feeling, like how price is moving, I might just go with the same exact lot size. So if I go with the same exact lot size, same target area, so you got a 1 to 5 plus a 1 to 5, so that overall gives you a 1 to 10 on a good 30 pip move, or 27 pips to be exactly. So something like that. So once this goes break even, then you enter this trade. So I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So you'll be break even on this one, and then this trade's here. Your stop loss is where that break even is. So you'll be stopped out of those theoretically at the same time, risking the same amount. So you got to be careful with that second entry, and moving that stop loss to break even, because sometimes price may not be ready just yet, and you can get stopped out yet. Kind of like it. Well, not yesterday. Yesterday I caught the trade. I just got stopped out before I hit take profit. So that's what's going on with that. I can delete this. Oh no, I'm gonna leave that alert. I'll leave this one. I'll probably change the color, because that's where I plan on doing my. Right, I can't even say where my second entry will go, because I don't know where price is going to pivot. But this looks like a potential good area for price to pivot there, because we're inside of the order block, and we got a small time frame order block. So I'll look for a price somewhere in this zone to start wanting to retrace. And I think this is a 1 hour order block. So yeah, we gotta be ready, because it'll happen quick. Yeah, 4 hour order blocks, you can be watching them on the 5 minute time frame, and you see structure start to develop inside of the order block. But something like this, unless I'm watching like the 1 minute, then there's not much structure to go based off of for the entry. So I might watch this one on the 1 minute. I have an alert set, so once we break this level, then I'll start watching it a bit closer. and get ready for the sell-off. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at for USD JPY. You better not. I need you to get up there. Alright. How many pips are we away from there? 5 pips or so. Alright. Not trading GN. GBP USD still looking kind of nasty. Don't really want to mess with her. Yeah, I'm not liking the way GBP USD is looking today. Yeah, I need to see GU push down here. I think it's bearish. I don't see it going higher just yet. This isn't clean mitigation of this order block. I don't know, we could. I already mitigated this one here. How did I miss that one? Yeah, this is a solid order block there. Yeah, I did not see that one. But yeah, that would have been nice to see. But I was overall bullish from this area, but I wasn't looking for that deep of a retracement here, so I wasn't too sure if it was gonna break out. It could still very well break out a little bit more. I don't see it exceeding this high, because I think we're gonna be heading down a bit. I don't trade GJ. I'm just gonna remove that because I don't even trade that thing. EU is basically GU, so I delete that. I got gold and silver. I just like looking at these. Don't plan on trading. So US30 had an order block here that I was looking for it to mitigate and then take off from. Let's see. I'll try to remember to zoom this stuff in a little more. I don't know. I might go back to my dark theme, see what it looks like. Yeah, I'll go with the dark theme for now. Yeah. And US30 still pushing up from that area we were looking at earlier, making a little double bottom, which we see as smart money traders as liquidity. So you gotta be careful when it comes to trading to liquidity. Like, although we see this order block here, we see liquidity there, that doesn't give us enough to just be like, all right, I'm gonna sell right here to this area. Like, it has to go down there. Like, yes, it has to go down there. Like, in my eyes, I see price having to go down there, but when that's gonna happen, that's a different factor. It's like options trading. You could determine the direction of the market, but your timing has to be right, or you can get cooked. So price can do something like that before it ever decides to return and then break that liquidity. So you got to be patient on it and wait for it to get to that order block and then take your buys up. But looking at this right here, we're about to see I think we might see a nice push up. I don't know if we'll necessarily exceed this high type thing or the all-time high, but I see us making a nice push. I don't know, I might just try to snipe it, we'll see. SPX. Can't remember if I caught this trade or not. I think I was just marking up the charts when this happened. I wasn't actually trading it. But yeah, that's SPX. Let's see what NASDAQ is doing right now. I don't know. All the indices look like they want to. US30 is the only one that looks like it wants to push up. But SPX and Nasdaq look like they both want to push down. They usually trend in the same direction. But if I were to trade one, it would be US30 today if it does mitigate this 4-hour order block that we have here. I think it's a 4-hour. I'll pull it up. Where are we? Oh, my bad. Struggling. Alright, so it's not a 4-hour, it's actually a 1-hour. Yeah. Even then, that's not even a beautiful order block. Honestly hesitant to use that as an order block now that I'm looking at it. I marked this up the other day. I must have marked it up on this time frame. That looks a bit better. Slight mitigation there. But I wouldn't still mind looking for like some type of price action in here to want to take this to the upside. So we can see that some whack off like that happen. Again, not trading US30 on this small account, just marking it up. If I do trade any indices, it'll be SPX. JPN's a little too volatile for my account size, I believe. Let me check the pip count again. This is 30 minutes. Entries are usually on the 5-minute. Let's see, I'm entering somewhere like that. Sorry, I'm just seeing how. Oh, 40 pip count. Maybe if I could catch a tight enough entry, but I don't like having to try to catch only tight entries on something like that. Alright, so we're just waiting for USD JPY to hit this area. If we do get another trade tonight, I think it'll be USD JPY. SGU is looking nasty today. Unless you do think it's gonna finally push away from this order block. Yeah, it's been playing in it. But yeah, whoever's watching, do you have any thing you want me to mark up? Oh, sorry about the caps. I'm not sure if that's you, John Doe, but or if you have any like ideas on anything I talked about, if you have any different ideas, I'll be willing to hear that out. Like overall market direction, directional bias for the day or something like that. I'll be happy to hear it. But yeah, USD JPY is looking nice to trade for the next few days. Yeah. So we're going on Wednesday, or actually Thursday now. Wow. Oops, I accidentally moved that alert. I can make my alerts white again. But yeah, whoever's watching, go ahead, leave a like. And go ahead, subscribe. I'm going to be doing this pretty much anytime I'm on the charts now, back testing, stuff like that. Oh, we can do some back testing while we wait. I have my alert set up, so we'll put USD JPY over here. That was the alert I missed for SPX yesterday, I think. Or is that from today? Yeah, I was so sad I missed that trade. Yeah, this is what we were looking at yesterday. I think I was trying to catch this one, but I missed the trade. Or was that today? No, that was definitely yesterday. So I'm getting my days all mixed up. Yeah, I was looking for a push down from here. I wasn't expecting this big of a push, but definitely got a nice little push from there. Yeah, I think I was looking at it like up in here somewhere. And then this candle pushed down. That would have been more than enough to catch like a 1 to 6 or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna start leaving my little long positions and short positions up to see what I was trying to catch. Then we'll see how it plays out the next day, so we could keep talking about trades after they happen. JPN 225, only clean area I'm looking to take a trade from eventually is like up in this area. So if it ever does reach this area, then I'll be looking to get in. Actually put that alert up here. Yeah, that's a good area. Yeah, let's do some back testing a little bit. All right. Remove drawings. Put it on like the 4 hour. So what I usually do is just like squeeze all this down so that way I can't see actual market structure. And then I just pick an area like within the last 6 months to back test. Where is it? Oh, replay tool. So let's see. I've been doing June to like August a lot lately. I think I did September the other day, so I'll probably do like March. I don't know if I could go all the way to the 5 minutes since this is so far back, but we'll try it. Alright, we just do a random click. Alright, wherever that landed. And then you stretch it back out, see what you're working with. Yeah, I gotta do some more back testing, get ready for this challenge anyways. Yeah, I'll stay on for like another 30 minutes. That would have been a beautiful one right there. I like looking back at older order blocks play out perfectly. That would have been perfect. Like, although we're not always catching moves like this, like little moves like, oh, it's not little, this is a pretty big move right there. Catching moves like that can give you crazy risk to reward. Let's see. So let's look at overall market structure on the daily. So we're trending very, very bullish right now. Almost looks like an index either way it's trending up. So it looks like it's broke that low. So if this low here gets broken, then I'll expect us to turn bearish on it. Usually the way I almost clicked off of that. Let me move that. So the way I determine like market structure, where I see price going, have a push down here, push up, down, up, down, up, and if this low that I marked up right here, I'll just put that there right now. I did not mean to do that. Alright, yeah, just do that for now. Really a high price, so it's a little easier to see. And so this is our last swing low before high started to get, or low started to get broken right there. So this low got broken right here, although it was a higher low. So basically I look at the last low before the highest high was made. So the highest low before the highest high was made. So that would be this one. And then price pushed up, price pushed down, push up. So now we made a lower high, but we're still at a higher low. So we can still very well be bullish here. So now since we have a lower high, we broke structure here and here with this low. So since we broke that, and we have a lower high, we could be moving bearish now. Push up. We didn't exceed this with that, so we made a lower high. Or like all in all in this right here. Where's my trend line? Like we're looking bearish right there. There's a bearish trend right there. And so we're making lower highs and lower lows, and we broke structure right here to the left. So now if this low itself, this is how I look at price. So if this low itself, the one that broke structure before. This one didn't break structure. This one did. It broke this low before, but that's no big deal to me. But this low right here is significant to me before the highest high was made. So once that one gets broken, and the one that broke it gets broken, then I'm automatically bearish, like on the higher time frames. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I pretty much look at structure. It seems to kind of work out, so it helps me know when the market is kind of like switching or whatever. I think some people can use something like the Elliott's wave or something like that. I don't know, I think even Wyckoff might even help you like see how price moves. So yeah, so if this low right here gets broken, then I'm gonna be bearish on it all of a sudden. So let's see what happens. Honestly, the way it was trending up like this, I wouldn't be surprised if it wants to push down. Like, this is a very long-term push. I don't know. We'll see. Take what the market gives us. And the structure is a little easier to see on the lower time frame. So if I drop down to like the 1 hour, then you can see these swing lows and swing highs a little better. All right, let me stop stalling. Let's get to it. This is a valid order block, 4 hour. Let me check my daily just to be sure I didn't miss anything. Nah, so I can go back to the 4 hour. And since we are so each one of these little vertical lines, the colors, indicates a day. So from a day trader's perspective, we've been falling for the most part for the last, was this February 24th? This is March. So like about a month, or like a couple weeks actually, not a month. Let's see. So we could very well continue bearish and then break this low and then officially be bearish, but I don't know if this is going to be the one that gives us that. Since I kind of clicked on it while I was in the middle of it, we might not see that push down. I don't know how small of a time. I doubt I can go to the 5 minutes, so I'm not going to do that for the sake of this. Yeah, okay. Oh, not sure. Okay, let's see. Push there, gotta push up. Just trying to draw up, like, get my 50 EMA on there, see what that's talking about. So that hasn't been crossed on the 15 minute yet. 5 minute probably already crossed it, like somewhere up in here maybe, as it broke this low. So maybe could have caught a small term sell. It's all good though. I don't know. Yeah, I really wish I could go to the 5 minute. Yeah, I didn't see a smooth sell there. All right. Let's see if it makes like a little double top. So I broke this high. Let's see what it does. It's pushing up. I get my sessions indicator on. What day of the week are we on? So this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I just like to see if I'm on a Sunday or if I'm on a Friday when it comes to my back testing, because like weird things happen. All right, let's see what's up here. I was looking at this huge wick on like the 4 hour up here. Let me close this sessions real fast. Yeah, I was looking at this up here. I can definitely see price returning up there. A lot of imbalance up here too, so keep that in mind. And all honesty, this is how I mark up my charts. I just go and look at price like this. I don't usually mark up my imbalances all the time anymore because there can be so many of them and it makes your chart look too busy. But the yellow ones are my imbalances. Fat imbalance here. All right, yeah, that's an order block there. So this candle itself broke structure over here. So broke highs, took liquidity. So just look at it as taking liquidity. Any swing low, swing highs, liquidity, double tops, liquidity, double bottom. Anywhere where you think people's stop losses are, that's liquidity. I'm sure people sold off right here, maybe caught some type of move, stop losses here. This came to stop them out before the big push down that they were probably looking for initially. So this is a solid order block for me. We're on the 1 hour. So since we're on the 1 hour, it's gonna be a refined order block. So these little light blue ones just basically mean they don't hold as much weight. I think you seen that before, John Doe. I think you probably heard me talk about that. So I'm looking for price to get up here, push off, and maybe even break that low I was talking about. So we'll see. That's hopeful thinking there. So in all honesty, we can continue to the upside. So if you are trying to buy this and you're bullish on this, especially like on the higher time frame, these are very solid to take buys from. Boom. For some reason it seems like I'm more of a counter trend trader, unfortunately, but I'm trying to get myself to see the sorry, trying to think of which color to do. Trying to get myself to see the in trend trades. Stay with the trend, stop trying to go against it. Like, seeing the pivot points in the market doesn't mean you have to take them. But it seems like the ones that go with the trend, there's a bit more messing around with them. They're a little harder to catch. Let me move this trend line. So that's pretty solid. So we could take these up to this order block, because from a day trading perspective, it could be 3-4 days before we get there, and we don't want to be waiting 4 days to take a trade. I mean, if you're a swing trader, cool, but so yeah. So I'm honestly just looking for, yeah. This one didn't really take out much of a low, but we'll see what happens. So I'm not too keen to take that one, but this one looks good to me. All right, so let's take it down to the 15 minutes, see what happens. Line pushing down. Yeah, I really wish I could use a 5-minute time frame, even the 1 minute with these 1 hour order blocks. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, we tapped it. So like I was saying before, you could take an entry right there on the open of that order block, stop loss somewhere in there. You can target like a high or something if you want. A lot of wicks up in here, so at that point I would probably target the high. It's like a 1 to 3 low risk. You don't want to go full risk in unless you can hop into a lower time frame and like really catch it. It actually already pushed off of there a bit. This wick right here, I pressed it a little too fast. So that was a push up. That was the first move off of it. We got up in here somewhere, like even as high as there before it fell back down. So it could go deeper into it now. So seeing that, this would have been my trade, the blue candle. This pink one looks like it might push back into it a bit more. I don't know, push off. So yeah, that would have been take profit hit right there either way, if I would have took it on the blue or the pink. But the blue, I don't know, I probably would have got pushed back to break even, so I probably would have got stopped out of that one. I don't know, it depends on what's happening on the lower time frames, but either way, TP hit. So that's why I like taking the opens, because sometimes you don't have a lot of time to catch them, and that's why I go low risk, so that way I don't miss that trade. Because it's a solid trade. It's a solid trade for sure. This might be a runner. see. See, those high RR trades are hard to hold. You got to see all this profit and then see all that go away just to catch that next leg of it. That's why I'm not a big fan of trying to hold them trades all day. I mean, if it's like a solid push up where I'm not seeing that much drawdown, like this one right here, like I'll hold stuff like that all day, but retracements like that I can't hold. At least not yet. That's the goal, to do it eventually. All right, so we got a nice push off of that order block right there. Real quick, let me double check on USD JPY because I am trying to catch a live trade as we speak. Let's see what's going on with that. So I'm looking for USD JPY to get up to this area to sell off. I took a loss right here. I was trying to catch the sell down. Came and stopped me out. It's cool. It wasn't a high probability trade. It's supposed to be a low risk trade. I only lost like $5 on it. It's a small account. But yeah, looking for that sell off there, take out some liquidity, and then head towards this other order block for anyone new watching. I saw we had another viewer there or whatever. But so yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this. All right, so same thing here. Let me look at this again. So we can do the same exact thing we did here. And yeah, that's a beautiful position there. This is the one that I would do a lot better holding. Maybe even this one, if I could have caught that, but can't cry about it. All right. Since I can't use my confluences that I usually do, so this is up to you. This is like trader's discretion. This is up to you. You see something like this, I see that wick like that. That's so the inverse of a spring for like a sell-in position would be a UTAT. Here, I can show you real fast. So wipe off schematic. If I can spell, that'd be nice. So right here. So the inverse of a spring is a UTAT. So you have preliminary supply, buying climax, automated retest, I believe, ST, UTAT, or UT, and then you get your UTAT, which is basically like your spring. So the sales are a little harder to catch in my opinion, or at least they're a little harder for me to see, but they're basically the same exact thing. If you look at accumulation, that UTAT is basically your spring. If you literally flip it, that's what you're looking at. And so you don't always get a UTAT. So this is schematic too. So you get the same thing: preliminary supply, buying climax, automated. I forget that stands for automated rally or something like that. And then you get your UT, and then the last preliminary supply is going to be your retest of that UT. So it's not exceeding that, but if it exceeds that, then that would be your UTAT. So that's how I look at Wyckoff. So you have a couple schematics to go based off of, and it's not always like black and white, like this is what price is going to do or whatever. So that UT that we're looking at, this can very well be it. And then once we start to see, then this could be your last preliminary supply right there, like where it came and retested that. Like I'm honestly waiting for it to break this, but when I see that push up like this, that's a bit of momentum, and then see it push down, and then now we're breaking structure right here. So that shows me that this was my UT. So the entry could have been taken right here, right there, if you don't want to miss the move. So I say look at these like zones, because especially like the 1 hours, they're like price can push through them a bit more, and they can also like be a little early, even with the 4 hour day or daily order blocks. You can see a push off of like barely even like touching it or being a few pips off. So that's why I look at structure, use my other confluences. Like my 50 EMA got broken on the 15-minute time frame, which is a solid sign for a sell. I don't know how far it will go. I doubt we catch anything like this, but the trade's there, so I'm gonna take it. Again, it kills me to not be able to see the lower time frame to really want to snipe it. I don't want to go that fat with the I can see it coming all the way up there. Alright, let's just throw one on there, see what happens. We're gonna see. So I'm trying to see a good area to target. Price has been bullish. Yeah, I really want to see it get up here more, so I can't fathom taking a long term or a big position like that. This is definitely one I would want to target on the lower time frame, so I can get that stop loss smaller for the short term sell. Because I see this one to be a bit more bullish, at least mitigate more of that order block. But let's go ahead and take it. Just back testing. We see what happens. So stopped out right there, like barely. So we move this up, show that we got stopped out, and then we move on, see what happens. So that's not a high probability trade, taking it outside of that order block. So now we getting that push back up. All right, see what happens. There we go. Now we're in it. Since we already took an L there, I'm not going to take a low risk trade here. Although you look like you could potentially. Some type of. Let's see what happens with that. We're going to go higher. And price looks like it's going to stall out eventually. That's a nice little wick there. So seeing that, I wouldn't want this high to get broken. Let's see what happens. Okay, that got broken. Alright, so now we're looking for the next push, see what happens. Okay, so now I don't want to see this high get broken if I'm going to be in for the sell. So we're crossing that 50 EMA, and we're breaking these little swing lows. That's solid for a sell. See what happens. See if it sells off. Yeah, that's nice. That's a beautiful one right there. Again, a target wasn't clear for me on this one, so I'm not sure where I would even target it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say ping pong the markets, like literally be like marking up areas like this. Like if I can get my psychology a lot better where I can actually hold these trades, like I'll be sitting nice. Like all I gotta do is honestly take like 1 or 2 of those a month and be chilling. I'll probably be trading more than that, but this is just in a 3-day span. Seeing this, if we are gonna go ahead and go bearish, where was that level I marked up? Right here. If we are gonna go bearish, it might push back up to this order block. Those second tests, we were talking about it before. That's a huge move just off the first one, but usually the second test is where the bigger move happens. If price does want to start heading up towards there, a lot of times they can even just kiss it and then go far away, but it didn't look like it wanted to do that. It doesn't look like it wants to do that, so it's either going to come back, give you a second test for the bigger move down, or we're going to either get the push up into these like imbalances, and I don't know if there's an order block up there or whatever, but then price can like come back down. We still haven't mitigated this order block. Is not really looking all that great to me, but we'll see what happens when price gets there. And yeah, and if price breaks this low here, then we're looking bearish overall for GBP USD. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go peek at USD JPY real fast. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, so I have about like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna hop off. don't know, I might just have to take the L on USD JPY. It's like a similar condition to what we had there. I was looking for the sell off. I got in a little too early on the, or a little late on the sell. King got stopped out. Price bounced though. Oh no, price didn't bounce away after that. It pretty much went straight to the order block after. This is falling already, so I don't know. Some people trade the 5-minute order blocks. It's valid. If you can get the pro version or whatever it is of TradingView, you can go on like the 15-second time frame. It's literally the same thing. It's like this guy I was watching, he says the market is fractal. So like the same way I use my 4-hour order block, people use the 5-minute, then they drop down to like their 30-second time frame if you can get that. And you'll see the same thing happen. You see some type of wipe off, break a structure, and you might even be able to get like a 50 EMA on that smaller time frame. And the cool thing about that is, since you're on such a small time frame, like it's kind of hard to work with. Sometimes you have to choose a pair that's low spread, like Euro USD. I think USD JPY is also low spread, which is why I like it if I'm trying to snipe stuff. And if you're on like the 15-second, 30-second time frame and you catch that buy up in here, you can catch a 1 to 10 off of this 5-minute order block. Solid all day. So it's honestly the same thing. So if you use like a 4-hour order block and you're looking for break a structure on your 15-minute or your 5-minute time frame and break a 50 EMA, same thing when you're looking at a 1 hour. You can look for break a structure on the 1 minute or like the 30-second and then break it at 50 EMA, same thing. Yeah, the market is fractal. Like you gotta make sure you use your time frames, but using those smaller time frames, make sure you do something low spread and and don't go max risk on every position, because so that way you give yourself some cushion because of that spread, regardless, because you have like stop losses on something like USD JPY, they're less than a pip. Like I've taken trades that were only like half a pip. Like I kid you not. Like you're on the 1 minute time frame now and measure a single candle. Yeah, let's just measure like this one. That's 1.5 pips. So you could easily catch a trade that's like less than a pip or whatever for a stop loss. But you gotta, that spread is something to look out for though. So for remainder of this little back testing session, I just want to see where price goes. Like I know that I can mark up the zones. Catching the trades at those zones is the harder part, but once you're in it, then you're good. That was kind of nasty. There we go. All right, boom. We got to push off of that second order block. That's beautiful. Yeah, I was hesitant on that one. So you got so this is where I say take your low risk entry right there. Low risk entry at the open. Like don't be up here targeting swing highs or swing lows coming off the open of these order blocks. Like look for a tight stop loss so that way you can catch a quick 1 to 3 if you do want to, but it's gonna be low risk, so you're only gonna catch so much, so you got to be considerate of that. And then the second this is what I was talking about when it comes to the second test. So that second test of the order block, boom, the big move happened. And looking at this, I would say we are gonna head down. All right, put on the 30-minute. I just want to see. So this is like a perfect play out, literally ping pong in the market. Like I marked up all these literally before they happen. So I was saying price can either go up here and then down here and head towards these lows, or price can come here, bounce off, come here, bounce off. So we did get the bounce off of this. Like the thing is, some people, they put all this stuff together and they're like, okay, they want to be right about everything, so they're like, okay, price is gonna come down here, bounce up, come down here, then there, and then break that. But there's a lot of different scenarios that can happen. So what price actually did was come here, up here, bounce off of here, and it could test there and then come down like that. Let me change the color of that so you can see. think USD JPY is breaking that low. Yeah, I missed the trade for the day. It's all good though. Let's say yellow. And then what's the third one that it could have done? Price could have came up here, then here, then here, then down. So like there's 3 possible things, if I'm, as long as I'm not missing anything, that could have happened. So this is what I had planned up. I just basically marked up my pivot points. I did them all individually. I didn't try to say price is gonna do this, this, and this. Sometimes I can do that and it'll play out, but it doesn't always work out like that. So I basically just mark up each pivot point individually. Price could bounce off of here, give me a sell. Price could bounce off of here, give me a buy. Price could bounce off of here, give me a buy. But literally all that happened. This one was a perfect buy. It held all the way up here with the entry that I had. It could have ran to a potential 1 to 22, but if I was looking to target this order block, then boom, I would have just been like, all right, at the open of that. So at most for me, realistically, would have been an 18.94. Man, I'm tired. I gotta get to sleep soon. And so this one, sell off here basically. We caught that one kinda. I think I went to the 15-minute and I said when it was about to sell off, which is right here at this candle. So could have sold there, and like depending on where my stop loss would have been, we would have been solid. And that I can easily hold this. Like maybe here, this is a deeper retracement, so I might have gotten stopped out there if I was too tight on my stop loss. But I don't know, I probably would have partial like a good percentage of that, and I would just be like, all right, let it run to this order block. But I don't target, I try not, if there's structure for me to look at that's not too far away, then I'll target that instead. So I probably would have looked at something in here or in here, you know. Take profit would probably maybe been there. I don't know. We'll see. And then price came all the way down here to this order block, bounced off, shot up. I just want to see what happens after this. I want to see it break this low. Looks like it might give you a second test of this area. There it is. There it is. This is what I mean by your order blocks are valid. So I think I see like support and resistance before it happens. So people will finally see this like, oh, boom. Resistance, I think that is the top one. And so now people are probably ready to sell off, when at this point, after this last push off of this area, I'm deleting my my order block, because I don't honestly not, it's not high probability that it's gonna get back up there and then go ahead and fall. Oh yep, go ahead and break that structure. So are we getting a second test off of this order block? Valid. Could have caused some pips. At that point, it's deleted. I'm not looking, I probably wouldn't have taken that one. Structure broken. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, if I could just get my psychology right, I see all the points in the market where it's gonna pivot and stuff like that. And you saw I didn't cherry pick this. I just literally scrubbed my mouse and picked a random area. So this is what I mean where I like to trade where there's actual price like above and below, because like the way US30 is right now, I can't trade that. Like maybe in like a couple of days I can. But yeah, that was a pretty sick trade. Oh, someone's back to the live. I'm not sure who it is, but whoever you are, go ahead, drop a like and subscribe if you like what you've seen. I'm not sure how long you're watching, but I was just doing a little back testing on GBP USD, and I was trying to catch another live trade. I took an L today, took an L right there. I missed this sell off here, woke up a little late, didn't get in until like, I don't know, I forget what happened honestly at this point. Yeah, that was the missed this sell off here at the open of the order block. If I would have caught that, and then tried to catch it on the way down, and I got stopped out. But now it's falling, and I was looking for a second test of this order block before I could sell it off, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is. I'm gonna leave this marked up, and we can talk about it tomorrow when I hop on. GBP USD is not tradable for the day. US30, I was looking for a potential buy off of that. It didn't mitigate the order block, but it did make the double bottom here, and it's pushing off of that. But it's not a valid trade for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the trades for today. Did a little back testing on GBP USD. This is my bread and butter. I love this pair. This one in US30. If GBP USD is doing some stupid stuff and like it is right now, then I'll have something else to trade, or USD JPY, which moves pretty nice too. But yeah, we talked about like funded accounts and stuff like that as usual. But yeah, I think that's gonna probably be it. Played a few video games. I think today was a pretty decent day, although I took a small L on a personal account. It's all good. So I'm gonna go eat me something real fast before I go to sleep. Anyways, I want to thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next.